Have a seat.
I'm not.
Have a seat.
Your Honor, I haven't had
Have a seat. Did you understand what I just said?
Can we agree to disagree on the legalese?
We are not going to agree to anything. This is not your game to play here.
So you're saying that I have to say the words, I understand?
Sir, I'm not saying that you have to say anything. You can play games with me all day. I got all day. I got all day. Have a seat. Do not interrupt me.
I can object to
Do
that.
not interrupt. Do not. One more time. You're going.
All right, guys. Today we've got one of the most clueless and flat-out irritating sovereign citizens to ever show up on this channel. This guy spends the entire hearing pushing every button Judge Simpson has, and things get heated fast. Honestly, it feels like he's practically begging for a contempt charge right there in real time. I know a lot of you enjoy watching Mio the buffoon completely embarrass himself in court, so I had to share this one with you. While you're watching, drop a comment and let me know what you think his IQ really is, because I've got a feeling it's not breaking any records. Let's dive in.
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
State your name.
My name is Daniel Magoo for the record, Your Honor.
You're going to represent yourself in this matter, sir?
Yes, sir.
I do have to advise you that in this case, you are charged with the offense of assaulting, resisting, or obstructing a police officer. That is a high court misdemeanor felony, punishable by up to 2 years and or $2,000 fine plus court costs. You understand that?
I understand your charge.
You understand also that there is great peril in one representing themselves. You understand that, sir?
I'm not afraid, Your Honor.
Did you understand what I just said? That there is great peril in representing oneself.
I comprehend what you're saying, Your Honor.
Okay, what? Either you're going to answer my questions and you're going to answer them properly, or we're going to have a long time and I'm not going to have these people wait. So while you decide how you're going to handle this, I'm going to have you have a seat. I'm going to pass your case. You will come back up and you will learn how to operate within this court. Plain and simple. Have a seat. Have a seat. And you might want to wipe that smirk off your face while you're doing it. State your name.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. My name is Daniel Magoo.
I have stated the admonishments that I was giving to the defendant representing himself. I apprised him of the maximum penalties and the charges. Apprised him, and sir, I'll ask you the question again. You understand that there can be great peril in representing yourself?
I fully recognize and acknowledge the seriousness of the charges, with allegations of...
Not my question. You understand that there can be serious peril in representing yourself?
I recognize what you're saying, Your Honor. I'm fully prepared to proceed with this matter.
Will you just do me a favor and answer my question? Do you understand that there is great peril in representing oneself?
I recognize that.
Okay, then stop there.
Yeah.
You recognize.
Recognize.
Do you understand that that in any of the proceedings that the court would hold you to the same standards as if you were a practicing attorney, will give no leeway one way or the other, will show no favoritism or no bias because you are representing yourself? You understand that, sir?
I recognize what you're saying, Your Honor.
You know what? I don't know why you just won't understand. I'm asking you, and I need a direct answer, whether you understand what I am saying, not whether or not you're recognizing the words. Do you understand what I am saying?
I overstand what you're saying.
Sajid. I've got to be honest, I actually have to hand it to this guy. That moment was kind of funny. Even with the IQ of a tortoise on NY Quill, he somehow managed to make me laugh. But at the same time, I'm honestly annoyed with him because he's just flat out wasting everyone's time in court. Like, does he even realize how expensive courtroom time is? Judges, lawyers, clerks, none of them work for free, and every second he spends playing legal dodgeball is money down the drain. And let's not forget, obstruction of justice is a very real thing. You can't just treat a courtroom like open MIC night and expect there to be no consequences. What do you guys think of this guy so far? Let's dive back in.
You want to be...
Your Honor.
You have a seat.
I'm not...
Have a seat.
Your Honor, I haven't had...
Have a seat. You can play games with me all day. I got all day. I got all day. Have a seat. The other one's in custody. I realize we are now at least caught up within an hour. I think those that want to go probably want me to take a break about now. So I'm going to take about a 5 to 10 minute break. I'll come back out and then I'll call the case. The court's going to stand in recess.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Daniel Magoo. Here in Dewey Juris.
All right. So on this matter, I was apprised you of your rights. I told you about the charges in this case. We get to the point of understanding that there is a certain peril in representing.
Listening, sorry. My notes, I apologize, Your Honor. I meant no disrespect.
There's no way that was an accident. He literally just walked off while the judge was talking. Like, does he not realize he's in a courtroom and not lounging in his living room? I'm honestly shocked Judge Simpson hasn't slapped him with 30 days for contempt yet, because ignoring a judge like that is basically asking for a jail stay. And let's be real for a second. How do you even take yourself seriously with a name like Mio? That sounds like the guy who trips over a flat surface, spills his coffee, and then blames gravity for it. The problem is, in court, that same energy doesn't make you funny. It just makes sure you end up in a holding cell. Let's get back to it and see where this attitude takes him next.
And that the court will treat you the same as an attorney in the case. You understand, sir? Listen closely to my question. Do you understand that?
I do not understand.
You do not understand it.
No.
The court, you will be presumed to know the rules of procedure as well as the Michigan rules of evidence, that the court will not be giving you assistance in regard to this case.
What I'm trying to say, Your Honor, is I do not understand the charges that are pitting against me because they violate a lot of my rights. And the prosecutor served me the discovery packet on the 27th of last month. Since then, I have not received any kind of evidence or any kind of claims that I violated any kind of anything that day. So I'm here waiting for that to occur. So no, I don't understand.
Waiting for what to occur?
Well, under the rights to due process, Your Honor, 4th, 5th, 8th Amendment, there has to be substantiated amount of evidence to accuse me of a crime, like assault on a police officer, obstruction of justice, and resisting arrest. I take these charges very serious, Your Honor. Because of these charges, I have lost custody of my son, and I want to make sure that these justice is served and equity is ensured here.
Sir, I just asked you before whether or not you understood the charges.
And I answered you, Your Honor. I said I do not understand them.
Whether or not you disagree with them or not, is not the issue. The issue is do you understand what you are charged with?
Do not understand, Your Honor.
Is there a reason other than what you said that you do not understand?
I can elaborate a little further, Your Honor. I'm still waiting.
I wish you wouldn't. I just need to understand why you don't understand.
I'm trying to get there, Your Honor, if we could talk
I'm
about
not asking you whether or not you agree that you should be charged. I'm not asking whether or not you believe that you did it. I'm not asking any of that. I'm asking whether or not you understand what you are charged with.
Can we agree to disagree on the legalese?
We are not going to agree to anything. This is not your game to play here. You play by my rules.
So you're saying that I have to say the words, I understand?
Sir, I'm not saying that you have to say anything.
Okay.
You know what? Here's the thing. I am not going to play this game with you.
I'm not.
So what? No, you are playing a
I'm
game.
not.
So no, you are. And do not interrupt me ever again. Do not. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a week to think about it, because I'm not going to sit here, call your case up 4 or 5 times for you to sit here and to go through this whole, try to play some semantical game. So I will adjourn this out to December 12th, 2024. I will adjourn it to 9 a.m.
Your Honor.
or I will, do not interrupt me.
I can object to
Do
that date.
not
and prior
interrupt, do not.
At this point, this guy isn't just acting out, he's a full-blown pest. Sure, it was funny at first. We all got a laugh out of Mio the buffoon, but now the joke's over. Honestly, I wish Judge Simpson would just hit him with the 30 days already. People like this are the reason cases drag on forever, wasting time and taxpayer money while everyone else just wants to move forward. Judges really need to stop giving endless warnings and start handing out contempt charges on the spot. No debates, no second chances, just straight to jail. Especially for Mio the buffoon. Court isn't an open MIC night, and if someone wants to act like a clown, they can do it from a holding cell. What do you guys think? Should Judge Simpson have shut it down already, or is he being too patient?
I've given you fair warning. I'm adjourning the proceeding out. If you are objecting to that, objections noted. It's still adjourned out to the 12th. Bond will continue. You
Your
may
Honor.
leave now.
I have constitutional.
You may
violation.
leave now.
Let's go. Mister.
I have a right to
You
a
may
counsel.
leave.
Do I not have a right to a counsel?
You want an attorney? You may get want an attorney, sir?
I need somebody to explain the problem here.
Do you wish to be represented by an attorney on this?
I do not need to represent myself. I'm presenting myself. I'm the only one that was there in this courtroom. No one was there. I don't recall anybody that was there that day. I'm the only one that knows what happened, Your Honor.
Do you wish
and I was
to be
violated.
represented by an attorney? I'm not going to sit here and argue with you. If you wish to be represented by an attorney,
Your Honor, I have constitutional violations.
do
That
you
need
wish to be represented by an attorney,
to
sir?
take an oath to defend the Constitution of the United States of
Then,
America.
if you do not want to answer my question, Mr. Allen, he is to be removed from my courtroom.
You just know when Judge Simpson calls out Mr. Allen, it's about to get serious. That's basically the courtroom version of a parent using your full name. You know you're done for. But somehow, this clown actually got off easy. No contempt charge, no time behind bars, just a verbal smackdown and a free pass back to the streets. Honestly, that's a win for him, because Judge Simpson has locked people up for way less. The fact that he rattled the judge that much and still walked away without a contempt charge is wild. Either Judge Simpson was in a generous mood, or this guy has some kind of courtroom plot armor. But speaking of Mio the buffoon, it really makes sense why he doesn't have custody of his kids anymore. He tried blaming this case, but let's be real, it's probably got more to do with his complete lack of basic decision-making skills. Family courts don't take kids away for nothing. They look at stability, judgment, and the ability to handle adult responsibilities. And Mio clearly fails at all three. If you can't even take a court hearing seriously, how are you supposed to take care of a child? Odds are, the family court judge saw him walk in, listened to 5 seconds of his nonsense, and thought, yeah, that's a hard pass. So that's a wrap on this classic hearing. What do you guys think? Was Judge Simpson being too nice here? Personally, I think he could have gone harder, but I want to hear your thoughts. Drop a comment, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you want more cases like this. I post every single day. Thanks for watching, and take care, everyone.